Welcome you all for Tungal online classes. We are discussing the chapter moving charges and magnetism. In that moving charges and magnetism, so last class we have started. So that is magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil. So what is magnetic effect of electric current? When current is passing through a conductor, around that conductor there exists magnetic field. To find the direction of that magnetic field, so we have discussed Ampere's right hand rule, Maxwell's corpuscle rule, and Ampere's swimming rule, and right hand palm rule. For finding the magnitude of magnetic field, we have two laws are there. One is Biot-Savart's law. In that Biot-Savart's law, so we have seen applications of Biot-Savart's law. That is magnetic field due to circular coil. Okay, Nara? Already last class we discussed this derivation, but one small correction in the derivation. So what we have written is, first we calculated dV. So dV value mu naught by 4 pi into I into dl by, so root over I into, this is the value of dl, into which value I have written, so r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2 we got it. Can you remember? To calculate d, then we did integration of dv. That integration value given by mu naught by 4 pi into I divided by r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2 into integration of dl. So this value given by mu naught by 4 pi into I by r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2 by mistake, that is my mistake. So that is integration of dl value 2 pi r. Have you written a 2 pi r? So that is 2 pi r. So that time what will get the answer? 2 pi r value, 2 pi r. Pi value cancel. I have not cancelled that. I have written 2 pi r only, but here pi value cancel. 2 value 2 the. So what is the final expression? Mu naught into, so I into r square by 2 into r square plus x square whole power 3. This is the value. So there I written mu naught into I into pi into r square. When I should write pi into r square means when I multiply numerator denominator with pi. Numerator denominator with pi. If I not multiply numerator denominator with pi, I cannot write. So this is the value of pi, and this is also equal to pi. Then only I can write which is equal to mu naught into I into pi r square value a divided by 2 pi into r square plus x square whole power 3. Okay now? Can you make this modification? So here it is pi not there, then here also not there. If I put pi here, pi r square will become a. So the denominator also compulsory pi. So okay, this is the expression for magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil. Okay, so make this one small modification. Denominator, if you have written a, denominator you put the pi. Okay, so last class we have seen some special cases. What are the special cases and what is the final expression? This is the final expression for magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil. So expression for magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil is given by B is equal to mu naught into, so I into r square by 2 into r square plus x square whole power 3. Expression for magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil, and the direction of this magnetic field along the axis of the coil. In last derivation we consider axis is circular along x axis, so this magnetic field is along x axis. Okay now? Till now okay now? Now let us see derivation. Let me discuss two special cases. So first case I will consider, or this is the case I will consider. So if x value 0 means that is at the center of circular coil. At the center of circular coil, magnetic field given by the formula if I substitute x0, mu naught into I into r square by 2 into this value will be r cube, which is given by d is equal to mu naught into I divided by 2 into r. Expression for magnetic field at the center of the circular coil, mu naught into I, so divided by 2 into r. Very important derivation. Magnetic field at the center of the circular coil is given by expression B is equal to mu naught into I by 2 into r. So here denominator is smaller, so denominator smaller, B value greater. Magnetic field due to circular coil maximum at the center. So when you go beyond the center, if I plot the graph, the variation of magnetic field with the distance. So magnetic field is maximum at the center. So when you go any side, if I consider a circular coil, magnetic field is maximum at the center. At the center x value is 0. When I go any either side, either left side or right side, so what happened to the magnetic field induction? So magnetic field induction will be decreases. This is the graphical representation. How does the B value, magnetic field due to circular coil, varies with the distance? Okay na? This point clear? So expression for magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil. This topic is very important for us. Based on this topic derivation only, there are 2 more topics are there. So today class we are going to discuss it. One is circular coil as a current magnetic dipole, and one more is magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron. So totally there are 2 3 marks questions. Today class we will discuss. But to derive that, compulsory you should remember this. B is equal to mu naught into I into r square by 2 into r square plus x square whole power 3. We derived this by using which one? By using the Biot-Savart's law. Okay na? After once if the Biot-Savart's law completed, the next law is there na? That law name is Ampere's circular. So let me complete that 2 points. So very important 3 marks questions. Show that circular current carrying coil will act like a or equivalent as so magnetic dipole. What I want to show? So I will show that circular current carrying coil equivalent as magnetic dipole. Which one equivalent? Circular current carrying coil equivalent as a magnetic dipole. Okay na? So to show this very important derivation for 3 marks. In order to derive this, so actually let me discuss in electrostatics. In electrostatics, when I consider electric dipole, 2 equivalent opposite charges are there. What is the expression for electric field intensity? So electric field intensity at a point on its axial line. So axial value given by how much? Mu naught. This is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2 into P by R2. Can you remember? This direction is along the direction of dipole moment. P called as what? Dipole moment. P is equal to Q into 2L, which is electric dipole moment. Electric which moment? Dipole moment. Because long days back I have discussed, that's why once again I am recalling. So what is the electric field intensity on equatorial line? On equatorial line, electric field intensity given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into P divided by R. So you know that. So electric field intensity on axial line will be of how many times? 2 times the electric field intensity on equatorial line. This is the relation. Can you remember this? This direction is along the direction of dipole moment. This direction is any direction perpendicular to opposite to dipole moment. Now why this one discussed remains. In the next chapter you will come to know magnetism. In magnetism we will derive the expression for magnetic field induction due to a magnetic dipole. So what is the meaning of magnetic dipole? Every magnet will have two poles are there. North pole will be there, south pole will be there. This is the center. Now this is the axis of the bar magnet. If I calculate the magnetic field induction at point P, that is called as on axial line. On axial line, B value given by B value on axial line will be equal to mu naught by 4 pi into 2 into capital M divided by R2. Where here capital M is called as magnetic dipole moment, which is given by M into 2. The name of capital M is called as magnetic dipole moment. Magnetic which moment? Dipole moment. So I told you, actually this moving charges and magnetism chapter has compulsory interlink with the magnetism. But as per your syllabus, magnetism was given. So after moving charges and magnetism, this derivation you will study in magnetism. Similarly, the magnetic field induction on equatorial line. Equatorial line means this one only, which is given by mu naught by 4 pi into M divided by capital M by R. Okay, this is the expression for magnetic field induction due to a bar magnet on its equatorial line. This is for axial line and one more is for equatorial line. So you need to keep that 2 points in mind, on axial line, on equatorial line. Now let us see our topic. I want to show the current carrying coil as equivalent as the magnetic dipole. In order to show the current carrying coil as a magnetic dipole, then we want to derive the expression for magnetic field induction due to a circular current carrying coil. Now see our topic. We consider a circular coil. So and then we calculated magnetic field induction on the circular coil, which is at a distance x from the axis, which is given by D is equal to mu naught into, so I into R square by 2 into R square plus x square whole power 3 by. Correct? Expression for magnetic field induction due to which one? Circular coil at a distance x from the center. Can I multiply numerator and denominator with 2 pi by multiplying what I get B value? So mu naught 2 pi into 2 is 4 pi into still what I will get which is 2 into I into so pi R square divided by R square plus x square whole power 3 by. If x value greater than R, what does it mean? The distance of the point P is far apart from the center. If x value greater than R, then what will get B value? So denominator is there now. R square plus x square whole power 3 by 2 will become x cube. Why it is of x cube? Which term will be cancelled? R value considered. So R value cancelled. By comparing the value of x, R value very small. When R value very smaller, R square is still smaller. That's why R square plus x square whole power 3 by 2 will become x cube. So then what happened to denominator? B value is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into 2 into, so I into which one? Pi R square divided by how much? X cube. So for n number of terms, how many number of terms are there? Capital N terms. N number of terms. For n terms, what is B value? Mu naught by 4 pi into 2 into, so n into I into A by x cube. N is the number of terms. I, pi r square is the area of the coil. 2 into n into I into a by x cube. Okay now? This n into I into a is called as magnetic dipole moment. Magnetic dipole moment. What is dipole moment? Dipole moment is a electric dipole moment. The electric dipole moment is the product of pole. Which one? Magnitude of charge and distance between the charges of dipole. Magnetic dipole moment is given by the symbol capital M. This capital M value is equal to n into I into E. Then immediately you can ask, sir, last time you told magnetic moment with respect to a bar magnet. If a bar magnet will have two poles are there, north pole and south pole, the length of the bar magnet is 2L. The each pole of poles length value M. Then the magnetic moment is given by M into 2L. With respect to a bar magnet, the magnetic dipole moment is M into 2L, and whose direction will be along the direction of axis of the bar magnet. So whereas with respect to a current carrying coil, the magnetic dipole moment is the N into I into E. The magnetic dipole moment is defined as the ampere turns the area of the coil. When number of turns is multiplied with the current and area, that will give you magnetic dipole moment. Even this magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity. Which quantity? Vector quantity. So magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity. Is a vector quantity. So M is vector quantity. And the SI units of M is given by, so SI unit of current is ampere. So area is meter square. Units are ampere meter square. That is the SI unit of which one now? So current. So that is magnetic dipole moment. The magnetic dipole moment is given by this. So M value is equal to N into I into A. Magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity. The direction of the magnetic dipole moment is perpendicular to plane. So perpendicular to which one now? Plane. So of the circular coil. So circular coil, in what direction current is passing? Circular coil is there. So that circular coil, it will be perpendicular to plane of the circular coil. And regarding the direction of this magnetic moment, in detail we discuss. Now this is for magnetic moment. If I substitute the value of M, then B value will become mu naught by 4 pi into 2 into capital M divided by x. But this is the expression for magnetic field. So magnetic field due to bar magnet on its axial line is given by d axial value is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into 2 into capital M divided by x. See this, that is the expression for magnetic field due to a bar magnet. If I compare both the expressions are same, but this is the expression due to circular coil, this is due to bar magnet. Both are same means which is equivalent. The circular current carrying coil is equivalent as magnetic dipole. How does the circular current carrying coil act like a magnetic dipole? So therefore, from equation 1 and 2, you can write the circular current carrying coil is equivalent to magnetic dipole. Di means two. So magnetic dipole. You need to consider a bar magnet with two poles. A magnet with a single pole will never be existed. So compulsory two poles are there. That are two poles we need to consider. Are you getting it? So by using last class derivation only, we proved that the magnetic circular current carrying coil is equivalent as which one? Magnetic dipole. So direction of this magnetic moment can be find out by using the right hand thumb rule. So according to the right hand thumb rule, so what is the, so fold your palm such that so in the direction of the current, if the current is passing in the direction of the palm, then thumb will give you so direction of magnetic moment. magnetic moment direction will be perpendicular to plane of the coil. Clear? Whenever the current is anti-clockwise, so that time what happen? So this is the direction of curve. Then thumb is showing inward or outward. So that is showing inward. Here it is outward or here it is inward. The direction of the magnetic moment can be calculated by using right hand thumb rule itself. Which one you need to stretch? So you fold your palm in the direction of the current passing through a coil. Then the thumb will indicate the direction of which one? Magnetic moment. This chapter directions are very important. If you want to solve any problem, compulsory directions are must and should. So without the directions you cannot solve single problem also. Okay. Now what we come to know that a circular current carrying coil is equivalent to a bar magnet. But when I consider a bar magnet, compulsory two poles are there, north pole and south pole. So when I consider a circular coil, there are two faces are there. One face towards me, other side, other face here. So these two faces will be act like a two poles, north pole or south pole. Which one act like a north pole or which one act like a south pole? So whenever current clockwise here, anti-clockwise. Whenever current is in clockwise direction, yes, I written yes only in clockwise. So that face which you can see, it will act like a south pole. And the opposite face will act like a north pole. So whenever current is passing in anti-clockwise direction, you can see south, yes sir. S only I written like this. N only I written like this. This is for clockwise. And this is for anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Okay now? So circular current carrying coil act like a bar magnet. By if the current is in clockwise, that so this phase, the appearing phase will act like a south pole. If the current is in anti-clockwise, it will act like a so which pole? North pole. Even the direction of magnetic field. So due to a circular current carrying coil can be calculated by using a right hand rule. So fold your palm. When you fold your palm in the direction of which one? Current. So in what direction the current is passing? When you fold your palm, then what happens? So the thumb will indicate the direction of the magnetic field. Now you see, so if the current is clockwise, magnetic field is perpendicular to plane passing inward. Are you getting up? The direction of magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil can be calculated by using left hand thumb rule. Even same rule I applied for finding the direction of the magnetic dipole moment. So you know that magnetic dipole moment direction or magnetic field direction will be same as that of axis of the bar magnet on its axial line. So here if the current is passing in anti-clockwise direction, when you fold your palm by indicating the direction of the current, then thumb will indicate the direction of magnetic field. Whenever I consider south pole, whenever a south pole is there, magnetic field will be perpendicular to plane passing into the plane. So whenever here north pole, current is anti-clockwise. The current is anti-clockwise, fold your palm in the direction of the current. Then thumb will indicate the direction of the magnetic field. So that time, due to a north pole, the magnetic field will be always perpendicular to plane passing out of the plane. When I told the north pole, perpendicular to plane passing into the paper. When I told the south pole, magnetic field is perpendicular to plane passing. This is into the paper cross. Dot means out of the paper. Can you remember north pole or south pole? So that is important. Directions are very important. This is for circular current carrying coil. Here one important point I want to tell you. Every time the coil is the circle like a that is loop. So one point I will tell you. Then if the circular coil is the angle swept by the circular coil. So for example, I consider one arc. Instead of giving the total circular coil, they give a current carrying loop as a arc. If this arc is making an angle theta at the center. So whenever arc is making an angle theta at the center, so magnetic field at the center given by the formula mu naught into I divided by 4 pi r into theta. This is a general formula. We can derive this. Due to a circular coil, circular loop or arc making an angle theta. So magnetic field direction given by mu naught into I by 4 pi r into theta for complete circle or for circular arc. If the arc is in the form of circle, so theta value how much for circle? For a circle, theta value 2 pi. When theta value 2 pi, what is d value? Mu naught into I divided by 4 pi r into 2. So 2 2s are cancelled, pi pi cancel. Then what I get? Mu naught into I divided by 2 into I. Can you remember the expression same? Due to a circular coil, at the center what is the formula? Mu naught into I divided by 2. And how can I calculate the direction of B bar? By using right hand rule. So what you need to show palm in the direction of which one? Current. So if the palm is in the direction of current, if this is R current, the current is in, so which one? Anti-clockwise direction. Magnetic field is perpendicular to plane passing out. So whenever this is R, current is clockwise. Magnetic field is perpendicular to plane passing out. So that is. If they given this is for half of the circle. For half of the circle, what will get B value? For half of the circle or for half circle. For half circle, the magnetic field induction or theta value will be pi. So that is pi by 90 degrees now. So what happened to B value? Mu naught into I by 4 pi r into pi. So pi value cancel, which is mu naught into I divided by 80 into r. Expression for magnetic field at the center, if the circular coil like a semicircle. If they given semicircle, the magnetic field at the center. Direction of this magnetic field depends upon the direction of the current. The current is clockwise, magnetic field at the center, perpendicular to plane passing into. Current is anti-clockwise, magnetic field is perpendicular to plane passing out. Clear or not? So this is for magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil. So very important topic. After completion of the magnetic field due to circular current carrying coil, then magnetic dipole moment of a revolving electron. We want to calculate. Next one. Magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron. A revolving electron. So they will ask, derive the expression for magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron. The next 3 marks question. Till now we got 3. This is third 3 marks question. First question is, so that is force acting on a current carrying conductor. The second question is, show that circular current carrying loop as a magnetic dipole. And the third question is, obtain the expression for magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron. So let us consider an electron of charge E revolving around the nucleus of charge Z in a circular orbit of radius r. So you know that whenever, so let us suppose this electron is rotating either clockwise or anti-clockwise, your wish. But you know that electron having a charge, whenever a charged particle is in motion, it produces the current. When current is looping, so compulsory magnetic field will be there and magnetic moment will be there. I want to obtain the expression for that magnetic moment. When you are writing any derivation for subjective part, it is must and should, you need to write the theory points also. So consider an electron of charge E and mass m is revolving around the nucleus of charge Z in a circular orbit of radius r with a velocity v. Clear? Now, how much current can be produced? Current is given by, current is equal to charge by time. So time taken by the electron to complete one rotation, can I call it as capital T? Current definition, you know that now, rate of flow of charge. I is equal to Q by. But here Q is equal to E. We want only polarity. We want only magnitude, not polarity. Then T nothing but time period is the distance traveled by velocity. Velocity is equal to distance by time. So T is equal to. For one rotation, the distance traveled is 2 pi r. The velocity is v. So then what will get the answer for I? Q value E by 2 pi r into v will go to numerator. So this is the expression for current. When electron of charge E moving in a circular orbit of radius r with a velocity v, the current is given by E into v by 2 pi r. Now I want to calculate magnetic dipole moment. This magnetic dipole moment. So magnetic dipole moment of a revolving electron, can I call it as mu? So magnetic dipole moment formula n into I into E. Can you remember? Where in last topic I written it as capital M. For the electron I am calling magnetic dipole moment as mu or mu L. N into I into E. N into I into E. Here N is the only one term. So I value I know. I is equal to E into V by 2 pi r. A is the area of the loop, which is pi r. Substitute the values, what do I get? Mu L. Mu L value is equal to, when I consider N value is equal to 1. So that is electron is there in the first orbit. First orbit only now. You consider any hydrogen atom. Electron, only one electron will be there, that is in the first orbit. So for hydrogen atom, here I can consider for hydrogen atom. For this hydrogen atom, N value is equal to 1. So then what I get when N value is equal to 1, mu L value will become minimum. So what is mu L minimum value? So 1 into I value EV by 2 pi r into pi r. So pi cancel, r cancel. So what is the value of mu L minimum? Mu L minimum value is equal to E into V by, so 2 into EVR by 2. So this is the minimum magnetic dipole moment. But according to Bohr's quantization rule of angular momentum. Bohr quantization rule of angular momentum. So what can I write? Angular momentum L is equal to mvr is equal to nh by 2. What can I write? L value is equal to mvr value is equal to nh by 2. Okay? Then what can I write? V into r is equal to n into h by 2 into pi into 1 by, so m into mm or 2 pi nh by 2 pi. So then what will get the answer for mu L? Otherwise I will do one thing. Up to here okay na? So L is equal to mvr is equal to nh by 2. Then, so what happened to this mu L minimum or mu L value is equal to EVR by 2 is there now. Can I multiply numerator and denominator with ME? ME is the mass of the electron. The mu L value, here I will get only mu L. Mu L minimum I will substitute later. So which value will be equal to, so E divided by 2 into ME into MVR value is equal to L. MVR value is equal to L bar. L. Where L is the angular momentum. Okay? In vector rotation we can write mu L bar is equal to minus E by 2 into M into E into L bar. This is the expression for magnetic moment of revolving electron in terms of angular momentum. The minus sign here is indicating that magnetic moment of revolving electron will be in a direction opposite to the angular momentum. L bar, mu L bar both are in which direction? Opposite direction. Till now understood? First we calculated current, then we want to calculate. So here I will substitute hydrogen atom I will take there. So mu L value n is equal to n into I into E. So this mu L is called as magnetic dipole moment. Generally angular momentum will be of 2 will be there. So orbital angular momentum will be there, spin angular momentum will be there. This is because of spinning. So mu L value n into I into E. Then I calculated I value. Then I calculated mu L value. Then I calculated mu L. So finally what I written? So what is the value of mu L? Mu L value is equal to E divided by 2 into Me into L. From this mu L by L value E by 2 into Me, which is equal to E value 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 by 2 into 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 30. This value will be mu L by L is equal to 8.8 into 10 to the power of 10 coulomb by kg. This mu L by L ratio is called as gyromagnetic ratio. Gyromagnetic ratio. What is this ratio name? Gyromagnetic ratio. Gyromagnetic ratio is the ratio between what and what? It is the ratio between the magnetic moment of revolving electron and its angular moment. So after calculating that, so what we have written is mu L value is equal to E by 2 into M into E into L we written, which is E divided by 2 into Me. L value again MVR. Or L value is equal to MVR is equal to NH by 2. NH by which one? 2. So then what I will get? N into H divided by 2, which is mu L is equal to. So what I can able to substitute here is E into N into H by 4 into pi into M. So for the first orbit of hydrogen atom, I told you I will substitute at the end. For the first orbit of hydrogen atom. So this mu L value minimum is equal to, so E into H by 4 pi into M. Substituting the values. So E value 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 and H value 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 by 4 into pi value 3.14 into Me value 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31. By substituting all these values, so mu L minimum will become, which is 9.27 into 10 to the power of minus 24, and units are given by ampere meter square. This what is the value? The magnetic dipole moment of electron is minimum in first orbit of hydrogen atom. So this value is also called as Bohr's magnetron. So here I will write expression for Bohr's magnetron. What is Bohr's magnetron? The angular momentum of that magnetic moment of revolving electron is minimum in first orbit. That minimum value is called as what? Bohr's magnetron. And these two numerical values are very important. Even in one mark question also, many times they asked this two numerical questions. Okay na? Understood? So this is the magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron. How does the circular loop is? So producing the magnetic field, a revolving electron also produces magnetic field. Then circular loop of magnetic moment is N into I into E. The revolving electron magnetic moment value given by mu. That expression. Okay. So this is for today class. Next part, the remaining tomorrow I will discuss. Okay. Thank you.